My name is Molly Stolberg, and I'm representing the Vote No on One committee. I'm here to urge you to vote no on ballot question 1 this November 4th. This statewide ballot question affects everyone across the state and would have an especially negative impact in Fall River and the South Coast. Having a safe and reliable transportation system should be a top priority for everyone living in the South Coast and here in Fall River. And yet we are faced with this statewide ballot initiative, question 1, which would eliminate gas tax indexing and eliminate $1 billion over 10 years in transportation funding. That would create an even worse public safety crisis than what we are facing today. Right now, Massachusetts has some of the worst roads and bridges in the country. More than half of our bridges are structurally deficient or functionally obsolete. In fact, the Federal Highway Administration ranks the conditions of our bridges next to last in the country. Only Rhode Island is worse. Already, 27 bridges in the Commonwealth have been closed because they are so unsafe, while another 447 can only handle reduced traffic loads. But those facts may actually mask the true public safety issue we're facing. Our top 10 busiest structurally deficient bridges carry over 1 million cars each day. That's outrageous when you consider that you, your neighbors, your friends, and family use these bridges every day to head to work, go to school, or even just to run an errand. In Fall River, there are 9 structurally deficient bridges that you probably know well. The Weaver Street Bridge, the Meridian Street Bridge, the Herman Street Bridge over Route 79, the 195 Bridge over the Taunton River, 3 of the ramps onto Route 24 and 195, and the Central Street Bridge. It's not just those you need to worry about. There are 28 other bridges just like these across the South Coast. But it's not just Massachusetts bridges that are falling apart. 20% of the state's major roads are rated as poor, the worst rating from Federal Highway Administration. Poor roads matter. Not only does it mean a bumpy ride and damage to your car, roadway conditions are a significant factor in 1/3 of all traffic fatalities. Motor vehicle crashes alone cost Massachusetts $6.3 billion a year in medical and other costs. Then when you look at the transit and the possibility of South Coast Rail, the facts are clear. South Coast Rail expansion may not happen if question 1 passes. Don't take this from us. State Transportation Secretary Richard Davey testified at a State House hearing in October that major projects like South Coast Rail would be in jeopardy if question 1 passes. That's a big deal. Passage of question 1 would create more transportation headaches from Fall River, more structurally deficient and functionally obsolete bridges, more deteriorating roads, and more problems for South Coast Rail proposal. That's why you should vote no on question 1 on November 4th. If we want to keep Fall River safe while also committing to economic well-being of our region, then we must say no to bad roads and bridges and vote no on question 1 November 4th. For more information about question 1, visit www.saferoadsbridges.com.